This is my H. pulchripes feeding day. It's made itself its little home here. As you can see, it's made like a little tunnel. So I've just dropped in a reasonable sized cricket for it. I mean, I was kind of hoping it would go closer to where the actual spider is, but it's decided to give itself a little tour of the enclosure. I mean, if it does tend to wander too far away, I will pick it up and try and move it closer to the where the spider actually is. Don't really like taking the lid off too long off this species, because again, it's another species that are renowned to be a little bit skittish, you know, and can be a bit on the older quick side. I'm trying to catch that cricket. It's over here now by the water bowl. Here we go, I've got the cricket. What I'm going to try and do, guys, is drop it down here just to see if we see anything. Oh, maybe we won't, because once again the cricket's done a little run around. Well, we'll leave that to it. It's now sort of like gone underneath where the webbing is. But the spider will know it's there. But the spider probably also knows that I'm here and can probably feel me sort of rummaging around. But we'll give it a minute or so. This is the H. pulchripes. This is an old world spider from Africa, South Africa generally, around the Grahamstown area. They are a terrestrial opportunist burrower. They will burrow. This one has burrowed underneath this massive piece of cork bark. It's set up home there. It does come up, because I see it quite often sort of sat up here on the plastic, so it does come up quite a lot, but it's really quick. I've only got to walk past the enclosure and it scoots right down again. But it is quite a young one. You know, this is an overgrown sling. Close to being juvenile. Just a little bit too small. To me, a juvenile is when something is about 1.5 inches onwards. That's then a juvenile. This one's just about an inch. I've had it about 2 weeks now, and it has already molted out. It did molt out. With me, so that was cool. Now the cricket, I think it's just there, isn't it? Is in a place to be caught. I can see a leg, so the spider knows it's there. So we're going to stay with this for a minute or so. Anyway, like I was saying, this is an old world spider from Africa. The difference with the old world and obviously new world spiders, if I turn the light off, you see, guys, we don't see nothing, is these do not possess any urticating hairs, so they don't sort of cause you an itchy sort of feeling. But to overcome the lack of that defense mechanism, they have a more stronger, potent venom, uh, which could be medically significant if you have reactions to it. I mean, most old world spiders will have that effect on you. That can cause you a few sort of health issues. You can just about make out the bum of the spider there. You can just see the legs. Yeah, it can cause some issues. So the best thing to do when you do have old world spiders is just kind of respect that, and don't put your fingers close to it. Realize that they are a lot quicker than a lot of new world species. Speed is another one of their defense mechanisms. Just try and remember though that with these spiders, the first thing the spider will do if you sees you is try and run away. It will run and hide. They're not out to get you. They're not out to hurt you. If they hurt you by biting you, they are defending themselves. You've got to remember this is their home. So it's their territory. So they're defending their little home just as you would defend yours against an intruder in your home. And basically that's all this spider would be doing. But they would rather run and hide because spiders are a reclusive, shy animal. They'd rather be left alone to do what they want to do. So if you respect that and let them do that, you are not going to have any problem keeping old world spiders. Now this, like I told you, this is a terrestrial one. They actually do prefer a drier environment because obviously they're from a dry part of the world. But that doesn't mean you don't offer them any water. So provide them with a water bowl. So that's great. Like, I like my water bowl being the other side of this little enclosure. The simple reason being, it might encourage the little guy to come out. I mean, at the moment, he's weary that I'm here. That's why he hasn't bothered to come to grab the food. He knows the food's there, and it wants it because you can see its sort of legs poking out. But he's also weary that I'm here. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to let this little video play out. Like to thank a few people. Like to thank my YouTubers that I follow. Obviously Mark the Spider Guy, Peter Webster, Unseen Universe, Spider Mum 1978, Unusual Pets, Incredible Inverts Other Animals, Ellie's Bug Babies, Tina Deep Blue Sea, 8 Legs 4 Wheels, Dave's Little Beasties, Tom Big Spiders, RS Designs, Reptile Innovations, Annie Arachnids, Robbie Talking Teas. All great channels, guys, so please go and check them out. This is just a little featured species on the H. pulchripes. I know you guys are not getting to see it very much, simply because it's a very shy animal. This is a little sling. You can just make it out down there, so unfortunately, here it comes. I'm going to be quiet for a few seconds, guys, because you can see it starting to make a move up towards that cricket. What I might try and do is encourage the cricket to move. Again, that's a mistake on my behalf. Should have just left it. But that cricket is staying really still because it's caught in the web. Anyway, so this is the H. pulchripes. Unfortunately, I'm not going to see much of it, I don't think. Again, I can try and encourage the cricket to move. There we go. We sort of saw the takedown, didn't we, guys? I'll just try and turn that camera around slightly. Again, another very fast species. Is it a beginner species? No. Old world spiders, I wouldn't really recommend them as beginner species, simply being because obviously they are quite quick. They can have medically significant venom, and they can be a little bit more on the defensive side than a New World spider. But there again, there's a lot of New World spiders that could be really defensive. It's all down to when it comes to beginner species, to me a lot of the time it's down to the actual person and their capability and their confidence and calmness and understanding and respect for the animal. If you're starting to get into the old world species, I am told that this is one of the better ones to start off with, just because they do tend to have a bit more of a calmer demeanor than a lot of old world spiders. But just remember, they are very, very fast and skittish. So a lot of people do recommend these as, like, if you're just starting to get old world, is to get one of these. They are extremely beautiful. They have like a gold carapace and gold abdomen, and like goldy black legs with blue metallic on the front legs, and that's why they're called the golden blue leg baboon, simply because of those beautiful metallic blue legs, which this one is just beginning to show. Again, I can apologise if we didn't get to see a lot of the spider, but hey, it's not always about that, you know. You can see, you saw bits of it, you saw it do a little takedown, you can see its environment. Again, I provided it with a beautiful hide, but being a spider, it's decided to make its own little hide down there, and that's cool by me. Anyway, guys, till next time, look after yourselves, take care, and I really hope I'll see you all soon.